If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos.
Aloha, our keto friends. It is National Barbecue Day. Did you know that? It really is. It's actually today. And we have exciting news. If you didn't know, we started a YouTube channel. We're having so much fun cooking. This guy is a really master chef. But we have all of these books at our house and we don't know what to do with them. All of my cookbooks. Look at huge stack of them. I don't know if you can see over here. We're doing a Facebook Live too. Oh boy. I'm tipping everything over. All of my books, and we need your help. You share our YouTube videos, and we're gonna give away to 10 winners our books. So make sure that you're sharing. Sharing is caring, right? But today we're featuring Keto Comfort Foods book, right? Because we're gonna make
Barbecue chicken lasagna.
Thank you, Bud. Barbecue chicken lasagna, because my sister is such a sweetheart. If you didn't know, I have this really awesome sister. What's her name?
Jen.
Jen's so sweet. I wrote this recipe before I had kids, and she told me a couple years ago, man, that barbecue chicken lasagna is so good. I was like, thanks, hon. And that's why we put it into this book, Keto Comfort Foods. So we are gonna show you how to make it. So if you don't have the book, we want you to be able to make it. Now, I am a planner. I prepare. So last night when we were having dinner, I made slow cooker chicken. So I put my Butcher Box chicken breasts into the slow cooker, and I just added some chicken broth, and I used my Kettle and Fire chicken broth. This is over here. I just added my Kettle and Fire chicken broth. I love them. I think you get a discount if you use code Maria15 or something. And I added some onion to there, and I slow cooked it for, I think it was 8 hours. I did it overnight. So when I woke up, I turned it off. So now I shredded it with 2 forks, so it's all shredded. That's what's gonna be our base for the lasagna. But we need about 4 cups of tomato sauce. So Micah, I need you to pour that. We're gonna do real simple. You pour that right on into the jar. There we go. And we need some liquid smoke. So we're gonna do about 2 teaspoons of liquid smoke. Now people sometimes think it's weird. It's just smoked water. So it's smoke concentrate. Nothing weird. Oh, there we go. About 2 teaspoons of that. So you want 4 cups of tomato sauce. And I like this tomato sauce from a glass jar. I get it from healthytraditions.com. And I'm gonna use some Redmond salt. About 1/4 of a teaspoon of Redmond salt, and you want it to be sweet. So you could use Swerve. It calls for 1/4 of a cup of Swerve or liquid stevia. I use stevia glycerite because it's not bitter, and most people like that much better. About a teaspoon of that. If you use a different type of stevia, you're gonna use a lot less. So we're gonna put that on, just shake it up. Okay, and meanwhile, I'm gonna get this casserole dish going. So you want a lasagna pan. All right, so I have that lasagna pan going, and I'm going to use Applegate organic chicken, very thinly sliced chicken breast for the noodles. All right, this is the Protein Noodle Barbecue Chicken Lasagna, and I love Cabot cheese, and so we shredded the extra sharp cheddar for layering. Okay, perfect, my friend. So we're going to open that up, and you're going to put about half of that on the bottom of this. Now, if you wanted to add some things like sliced mushrooms, you could add that. We're going to kind of keep it simple. I also give options for red or green bell pepper and diced onion. We're going to add some onion. That's perfect. That's awesome. And now I'm going to have you layer the Applegate chicken breasts right on in there. You can do a couple if you don't have them super perfect. And then what you're gonna do on top of that is a layer of cheese. That's okay. I might throw some onions right on in there. There we go. Some diced onion. Yum, yum, yum. And then I'm gonna top it with some cheese. There we go. Cheese, cheese, and more cheese. And this is really great. If you like this, do a couple of these, because then you can store them in the freezer and just throw one in the oven when you want an easy dinner. So now I'm gonna put some of my shredded chicken on in there. I might just use my hands because it's a little bit faster. So I'd love to hear how everybody on Facebook is celebrating National Barbecue Day. Outside barbecuing. What's on your grill today? Probably a steak, most of you, huh? So now we have a nice layer of that, and then we're gonna repeat. Micah, can you put the rest of the sauce right on top of that? There you go. Oop, that's okay.
A little bit too much in them.
Perfect. Awesome. And then, that's all right. Then we're gonna repeat. So put the meat right on top of there. I don't mind getting messy. And then you're gonna preheat your oven to 375, and I'm gonna bake this for about 30 to 40 minutes. You can kinda keep watch of it. After 30 minutes, you want that top to be nice and golden brown. Nothing needs to bake because everything's finished. We're just kinda like melting the cheese. Oh, see, I'm messy too, my friend. Messy, messy. Oh, I forgot my onions. You're probably happy about that. Onions, onions. There we go. Maybe a little more cheese, you think? Throw that on. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I should have done the chicken first because we want the cheese to be on the very top. So that's the great thing about lasagna. You just kind of like layer, 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 do whatever you want. There we go. And this recipe, I'm serious, like people in town, I was in town the other day and someone's like, oh my gosh, I love making your barbecue chicken lasagna because even the people in my family that are not keto, they'll eat it. So it just makes life easier for them because they don't have to make two different meals. So now we can top that with more cheese, okay, bud? And then that's gonna go into the oven, and I'm gonna tell you something that I usually do when I make lasagnas. I put the dish on a rimmed baking sheet just in case it drips over. I don't want a really messy oven because I'm gonna have to clean that up. That's perfect, bud. So this is gonna go into the oven for about 30 minutes and we'll catch you back in a little bit.
Bye.
And we're back. And the lasagna is done, and it went really fast, you said.
Yeah.
It was probably it was less than 30 minutes, so we're gonna open this up. And can you close that back up, my friend? Here we go. And here is our lasagna. Like I told you, I put it on there just in case. It didn't spill over, thank goodness. Careful, bud, it's hot. There we go. And this is our delicious barbecue chicken lasagna. You're gonna wanna let it set for a half an hour to an hour just to settle. Otherwise it'll be kind of soupy because you don't have the noodles to soak everything up, but it really is just as delicious. You gotta try it, and we hope you love it.
Yeah.
Mahalo, everyone.
Bye.
Sharing is caring. Share this video with your